In the world of antiques, you'll find many extraordinary items, each with its own story, craftsmanship, and value. But some are so rare, so opulent, and so historically significant that they transcend the world of collecting. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most luxurious, mysterious, and elite cameras ever appraised on Antiques Roadshow: the gold-plated 1932 Leica Luxus II. History of the Leica Luxus II camera. In 1932, the German company Leica, already a pioneer in the world of photography, produced something truly out of the ordinary: the Leica Luxus II. This wasn't just another camera. It was a statement piece, crafted to dazzle collectors and the elite few who could afford it. Only 4 units of the Leica Luxus II were ever made. That's right, just 4. And out of those, only 1 has ever surfaced publicly. The others? Still untraceable, lost to time, private collections, or perhaps never used at all. The camera's modern legend began after World War II, when it was gifted to a man who would go on to unknowingly use it for decades. This wasn't a showpiece behind glass. It was a working camera in someone's hands. In 2001, everything changed. The owner brought it to the BBC's Antiques Roadshow, casually presenting it to expert Mark Allam, unaware of its potential. Mark initially appraised the camera at just £5,000, assuming it was a rare but not unheard-of model. But as research unfolded and more details came to light, like the serial number 88,840, the gold plating, and the exclusive crocodile case, this seemingly ordinary camera revealed itself as the rarest of the rare. And suddenly, the Leica Luxus II was no longer an old camera. It was a multi-million-pound treasure. Who made this camera? The Luxus II was born from the mind of Leitz Camera, Leica, founded in Wetzlar, Germany. Leica was the first to make 35mm photography practical, compact, and reliable. While most cameras of the early 20th century were bulky and complex, Leica's designs were revolutionary, small enough to carry, yet capable of professional quality results. By the early 1930s, Leica II had become the gold standard among war reporters, artists, and press photographers. But the Luxus edition? That was something else. Leica took its world-class technology and cloaked it in luxury materials, making the Luxus II a rare fusion of form and function. A mechanical masterpiece wrapped in gold. The creation process of the Leica Luxus II, every feature of the Leica Luxus II was curated to express elegance, wealth, and excellence. Gold-plated brass body. Unlike the standard black-painted or chrome versions, the Luxus II was covered in genuine 24-karat gold plating applied over solid brass. Exotic leather finish. Instead of the usual vulcanite body cover, it was wrapped in lizard skin, adding texture, beauty, and rarity. 50mm f/3.5 Elmar lens. This collapsible lens was not just about aesthetics. It provided sharp, vibrant images that rivaled larger, heavier setups. Special accessories. A handmade crocodile skin case, specifically built for this unit, came along with it. Another detail unique to this camera alone. Limited serial number 88840, precisely documented and confirmed, distinguishing it from any other Leica model ever made. Each Luxus was reportedly made to order, possibly for royalty or Leica's most elite clientele. It wasn't mass-produced because it wasn't meant for the masses. It was designed to sit among the finest personal possessions of the ultra-wealthy. What makes this camera so expensive? The Leica Luxus II isn't just expensive because it's old. It's expensive because it checks every box of what makes an antique valuable. Unmatched rarity. Only 4 ever made. Only 1 known to exist today. Opulence in design. Gold, lizard skin, crocodile accessories. It's the Bentley of cameras. Historical provenance. From post-war Europe to an Antiques Roadshow appearance, its journey is richly documented. Association with Leica. The Leica brand itself has cult status. Leica cameras consistently break records at auctions. Photojournalistic legacy. Leica's influence in documenting world events and artistic revolutions gives each of its products historical weight. In a way, the Luxus II isn't just a camera, it's a relic of golden-era European engineering, post-war survival, and elite exclusivity. The auction that shocked the world. Though initially appraised at just £5,000 on the BBC's Antiques Roadshow in 2001, the Leica Luxus II soon earned a reputation as one of the rarest cameras in the world. By 2013, anticipation was high as the camera headed to auction at Bonhams in Hong Kong, with pre-sale estimates suggesting it could fetch up to £1 million. Bidders from around the globe tuned in for the sale, and when the gavel finally fell, the gold-plated Leica sold for £4.84 million Hong Kong dollars, roughly £380,000 or $620,000 at the time. Despite falling short of the estimate, the sale marked it as one of the most valuable vintage Leica cameras ever auctioned, owing to its extreme rarity, lavish design, and legendary backstory. Who brought it to Antiques Roadshow? The story wouldn't be complete without the man who unknowingly held history in his hands. The owner, who wished to remain anonymous, had received the camera as a post-war gift. For years, he simply used it like any ordinary Leica. No idea it was worth more than most houses. It was Mark Allam's curiosity on the roadshow that began the rediscovery journey. Though the original appraisal was low, it opened the door to authentication, archival digging, and eventually, auction history. It's one of those legendary roadshow moments where reality seems more fantastic than fiction. How this camera changed photography forever? Even outside the Luxus edition, the Leica II played a crucial role in changing the way we see the world. It helped photojournalists bring real-time war images to newspapers. It helped artists capture street life, spontaneity, and human emotion. The Luxus II is the rarest jewel in that legacy, a bridge between technology and art, beauty and functionality. It's an object that tells multiple stories, of camera evolution, of post-war life, of forgotten treasures rediscovered, and of the enduring legacy of Leica. What would the Leica Luxus II be worth in 2025? Since that sale, there have been no public records of the Leica Luxus II changing hands again. However, considering the appreciation in value of rare Leica cameras over the past decade, it's reasonable to speculate that the Leica Luxus II's value has increased. For instance, a 1923 Leica 0 series camera sold for €12 million in 2022, setting a new record for the most expensive camera ever sold. Given its extreme rarity, historical significance, and the growing market for vintage Leica cameras, the Leica Luxus II could potentially fetch a significantly higher price if it were to be auctioned in 2025. While exact figures are speculative, estimates could range from $1 million to $2 million or more, depending on market conditions and collector interest. Let us know what you think in the comments. Do you believe there are more undiscovered treasures like this hiding in plain sight? And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the world's rarest cameras, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more rare finds, hidden histories, and unbelievable appraisals from Antiques Roadshow and beyond. We'll see you next time with another gem from the past.